Public service announcement. We got a fake reporter doing fake news by the name of Elie Seckbach.
It would be a mismatch right now, not fair. How long does it last? How many rounds before you put him out? No, I'm serious. You would knock him out.
ES News, Elie Setback gets caught red-handed hating on Devin Haney and then trying to coach Rollie Romero to join in on the festivities with him. I'm going to tell y'all how I feel about this. I'm going to let y'all hear exactly what was said. We're going to cover all of that in this video. But before I do that, make sure that y'all hit my like button and subscribe to the channel. And yeah, y'all don't want to miss this one because I'm going to teach y'all boys what the true meaning of hating is. Now the hot topic, it ain't been a hot topic in boxing for a while now, is Devin Haney. Devin just had his fight against Regis, and everybody know by now, he went out there and he put on a dominating performance. So me, I gotta give a man credit, you know what I'm saying? He did what he said he was gonna do, everything besides get the stoppage, but he went out there and he put on a great performance and looked good every round doing it. So I'm not finna get out here and make excuses and say, oh, well, this is what he was supposed to do, because I see a lot of y'all hating. That's just what it is, you know what I'm saying? Y'all get mad at me and call me a hater because I'm not a huge Devin Haney fan. Now I'm a fan of him in the ring, but I don't like the shit that he be doing outside of the ring. I don't rock with all the lies and all the contradictions and all of that, right? So I don't like that. That's why I'm not a fan of what Devin Haney be doing outside of the ring, because I know most of that shit be lies and it just be for the media and the fans to run with the narrative that they want to put out. Like when they knew they was never going back to 135 to fight nobody. Then they put out all of that BS, making people believe that they really tried to fight Shakur and all of that, man. All that stuff is some BS, and I see right through that. But as far as him in the ring, he a hell of a fighter. And I've always enjoyed watching him fight inside the ring. And I've always said that. Now, I might think guys like Tank and Shakur beat him, but that's just my opinion. That's not hate. And like I said in this video, I'm going to let y'all hear exactly what hate is. And a lot of the fans, y'all be hating on Devin because y'all don't want to give him his respect for what he did Saturday night. Just admit that he put on a great performance. Don't jump in my comments talking about, oh, he did what he was supposed to do. You know what I'm saying? That's what he was supposed to do. Because let's just keep it a buck. Y'all wouldn't having that same energy when Gervonta Davis, who I'm a fan of as well, but y'all wasn't having the same energy when Tank went out there and knocked out Rollie, and when Tank knocked out Ryan Garcia, and when he stopped guys like Gamboa. Y'all don't come on and the next day and say, oh, well, he did what he was supposed to do. Nah. Y'all be running around on the internet like Tank beat Sugar Ray Leonard in his prime. Like Tank just knocked out Floyd Mayweather. Y'all give him more credit than he even deserved. So when Devin Haney steps up to 140 and he do what he did against Regis, don't run around talking about he did what he was supposed to do if y'all didn't keep that same energy for Gervonta Davis when he fighting these guys like Rollie. So that's what I want to say when it comes to that. But Elie Seckbach, he been hating on Devin Haney for a long time. Now, for a while, I heard Bill and Devin talking about how big of a hater that Elie Seckbach was. But I really wasn't paying attention to none of the things that Elie had to say about Devin because, you know, I just didn't catch none of it for a minute, you know. I just felt like that they was kind of talking shit about Elie Setback because Elie ride with Tank, and, you know, we all know that Tank Davis is one of his, you know what I'm saying, personal friends. You know, they locked in with each other. So I'm like, you know, hey, of course Elie gonna roll with Gervonta Davis. You know, he locked in with Ryan Garcia also. So I never looked at it no type of way because I'm like, man, he just rocking with his people. But I know what hate is when I hear hate. And I'm gonna let y'all hear Elie Setback. He's on a FaceTime call with Rollie. Listen to Elie Seckbach coach Rollie into hating on Devin Haney. Listen to this shit. I'm going to let y'all hear this, and then I'm going to come back and I'm going to break this down for y'all, and I'm going to let y'all know exactly how I feel about this whole situation.
Devin against Matias, the 140 kid. Trains in Mexico, but he's Puerto Rican.
Yeah, Devin just outboxed or something.
Okay. Devin and Tio?
Honestly, I think Devin takes that shit now.
Devin and Ryan?
I don't fucking know. If Ryan gets hit with if Ryan hits him with a hook, it'd be out of there for Devin. But I mean, like I said, like Regis is honestly like the most trash at the division. You can just out jab because he only has a front.
But look, Ryan has incredible speed. You sparred both Devin and Ryan, right?
Yeah.
So who's faster? Probably Ryan.
Yeah.
So who's faster? Probably Ryan.
Devin.
Devin's faster than Ryan?
Yeah, Devin has. What Devin makes Devin good, Devin has a good jab.
Okay, but who has better power?
Ryan by miles.
Okay, and I think Ryan's hands are crazy fast. So him. How about, okay, one more I'm going to ask you. Rollie against Devin, how long does it last? How many rounds before you put him out? No, I'm serious. You would knock him out. You would knock him out.
Oh, fuck. Do I need more than one round?
You tell me. I don't think so. You already sparred him. It's 8 ounces.
Devin is a tremendous fighter. Congratulations to him tonight. If I do see him in the ring, y'all see a real sparring session right there. Turn to reality. Them little 8-ounce gloves, they ain't no damn joke.
It would be a mismatch right now, not fair. It would be a mismatch right now, not fair. Maybe that's why he wants to avoid you and move up to 47, Rollie. Maybe that's why he wants to avoid you and move up to 47, Rollie.
I mean, he can avoid all he wants. I mean, I don't really care. He's not the money fight.
No, he thinks he is, but he's not. What about Devin and Tank? They obviously Tank's at 35. Tank's not coming over. Devin's not the money fight. I'm sorry. He thinks he is. Him and his dad think that they want a payday with Tank. But if they did fight, what do you think?
Tank by murder, especially at 35.
I can't argue with that. Different levels.
Now, that's the definition of hating right there. Now, I know all the Gervonta Davis fanatics, y'all heard that last clip when he was bigging up Tank, and y'all gonna love that, you know what I'm saying, because that's what y'all want to hear. But this don't have nothing to do with Gervonta Davis, honestly, right? Now, what y'all heard in the video, that is the definition of hate. That ain't somebody giving their opinion. That was Elie Seckbach trying to coach Rollie Romero into saying shit that he really ain't want to say himself. First off, Elie Seckbach asked Rollie, who said he been in the ring with Ryan Garcia and Devin Haney, who got the faster hands. Before Rollie even get the chance to answer, he answers for Rollie and says Ryan Garcia has the faster hands. Then Rollie come back and is like, nah, actually, Devin Haney got the faster hands. Devin Haney's faster. Because, man, that jab is something else. Now, you gonna ask the man, right, who's been in the ring. You ain't never been in the ring with nobody, Elie Setback. That man telling you from experience, and you still don't want to accept it. And that's the type of shit that haters do. Elie didn't get the answer that he wanted from Rollie, so he continued to try to coach Rollie to give him the answer that he wanted, to fit his narrative. Then he immediately moves the goalpost to power. Because everybody and their mama know that Ryan Garcia has more power than Devin Haney. Why even ask that man that question? Because you didn't get the answer that you wanted with the first question that you asked. So then you move the goalpost and you ask some shit that's obvious, that everybody knows the answer to, so you can hear what you want to hear. Then you ask Rollie about a fight between himself and Devin Haney, and immediately says, how fast will you knock him out? And you hear Rollie, he ain't even want to answer that question. He ain't even want to say that. But, you know, of course, you get him to talk shit. You trying to coach him to talk shit. But you asking Rollie questions and you trying to answer the questions for him, D-Ride, and talking more shit than Rollie is. Talking about it's a complete mismatch. That's why Devin Haney is talking about moving up to 147 to avoid you. Man, Devin ain't avoiding no damn Rollie Romero. Ain't nobody avoiding Rollie Romero. And to be honest, man, that's total disrespect to Devin Haney. You know what I'm saying? Now Ellie is going too far because you putting Rollie on this pedestal and Rollie ain't even on the level of none of these fighters. Rollie ain't never earned none of them championship belts that he got. They was all given to him through privilege and through robberies. And Rollie know that also. That's why he came back and he was like, you know, salute to Devin Haney, man. He a hell of a fighter. He didn't even really want to talk the shit that you was coaching him into. And man, like I said, Ellie Setback been doing this for a long time. And it make him look bad because Ellie got a whole lot of credentials in the sport of boxing and throughout the sporting world itself. You know, Ellie done covered everybody from Floyd Mayweather to Kobe Bryant. So I respect the work that he put in, but he got to stop with this shit, especially because he called himself real media. He the real media. Ellie is actually the real media. But people ain't respecting that, dog. Anyway, that's my take on the situation. I want to hear from y'all. Drop a comment in the comment section. Let me know how y'all feel about what Ellie was doing. Also, make sure that you hit my like button. Subscribe to the channel if you're not already subbed. And y'all already know how I do. Tango talking that boxing again. And I'm gone.
Swinging with tops big. Hey, clear the way, clear the light.